Just say hi.
It's your thing.
It's
You start.
our thing.
It's mainly your thing.
Okay. Hi.
Hello, everyone.
So we're here today to show you some books we got the last couple of months. So yeah, we will go through them and then you'll see them, we see them. Yes.
There you go.
So the first book is Hamnet from Maggie O'Farrell, and it's about the children and the family from Shakespeare, which is really interesting. And I got that in a little free library bookcase thingy, which is quite nice.
Then I got this book here, Team, Getting Things Done with Others. And I got this one because I read the other book from David Allen, Getting Things Done. And I finished that in the beginning of that year. And then I stumbled upon this one in a bookstore. And I thought it might be a really nice addition to the other book I read. So I got this one and I haven't started it yet. So I'm still to experience how good it is. How about this one?
So we are learning Dutch together, which is quite nice and a lot of fun. And for that purpose, we got Dutch short stories for beginners. And then we read, just different short stories and develop our Dutch speaking skill.
Yes, and we also got this little book here, and it's also in Dutch. It's a Christian book, and I've seen that in German a few years ago, and back then I knew that I would start learning Dutch at some point, so I memorized that, and when we started studying, we already ordered that one already. So, did I say twice already?
Okay, just keep going.
So we will be reading that when we are more proficient with the Dutch language. I also got this one here. This one is a Spanish book, self-published, and the author is the creator of La Ducha Fría. That's a Spanish YouTube channel, and I'm watching him. I've recently listened to a few of his podcasts, which is also called La Ducha Fría, and I really enjoy his content. And I've seen that he published a book, so I got that one, and I've read the first chapter or so, and so far it's really interesting. I really like it, and yeah, I learned some Spanish while I do so that's really nice.
Next up we have Born a Crime from Trevor Noah, and he's a comedian, and we started to watch his content, and also when he was moderator in The Daily Show, and this is his autobiography about his life, where he grew up, how his family was treated, how he was treated, and I think it's really interesting to learn about him. Then we have Blood Over Bright Haven from M.L. Wang, and I heard really good things about this one, so I wanted to pick it up, and so I did pick it up. I haven't read it yet, but I think the magic system with like coding and stuff is really intriguing and interesting, so I'm looking forward to read that.
Then we have this one.
And then we have Daughter of the Pirate King. We were in a little bookstore in our city, and I just picked it up on a whim and read it in a matter of like 7 days. So it was really fun, and it's about pirates and intrigue and treasure map finding and stuff like that. So it's really fun.
How about this one?
That's the second one after that one, and after I read that one, I was like, I definitely need to read the second one right away, which I didn't, but now I have the second one when I want to read it, so yeah, and I hope the third one is also being published in the same edition, because otherwise that would be a sad day for me to not have them matching.
Then we were in Italy a few weeks ago, and in the village where we lived, there was a small bookstore, so we got some books. And I've started studying Italian a few years ago, then I stopped again, and I want to do more in Italian again, so I got myself some Italian books. And the first one is this one, and the title is something like No One is Enough to Themselves, and it's about how we have to take care about each other and why it's important to have a community. So this one, I saw that when we went for the first time into that bookstore, and it really caught my eye. So when we came there again, I took it then with me the second time.
Ich muss gleich so niesen. Oh, oi. Okay. So we went there twice, which is kind of fun, because the first time we saw a lot of books and then we took some, and the second time we came back, we also took another book. So the second time we were there, I took that one, and it's a collection of 4 classic novels. In there is The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, Treasure Island, In 80 Days Around the World, and Jungle Book. And I think it's really cool. I really like the design, that's why I mainly picked them up. But I also want to learn Italian at some point, and then I can have little short stories with cool illustrations in them to read when I learn the language.
Another book I picked up is this one here. The title is something like How Does Love Work When It Actually Works? So it's about relationships and how to have healthy ones, how to build it up, how to deal with it. And I got that because I want to take care of the relationship that we have. So I like to read about that, and that's why this book spoke to me, and that's why I took it with me.
I got a special edition from Powerless from Lauren Roberts, and I mean, just look at this beautiful book. And then under the dust jacket, it looks so beautiful. So I had to pick it up, and it was fairly cheap. Like in Germany, special editions, especially with like stenciled edges and stuff, they cost like 30 euros or something, and that didn't even really cost 15 euros. So I really had to pick it up, and I really want to read it when I'm capable to read it. So I also want to read it in Italian then.
And the last book we got in Italy is this one here. And the title is something like The New War Against Democracy. So yeah, I found that really interesting, especially in the current political situation all over the world. So that one sounded really interesting, and I'm looking forward to reading that and learning some stuff about politics. So that will be really interesting.
But real quick, like, we looked at it, and then we also looked at the bag. And this is, first up, that's a really cool picture. And I find it really interesting that it's like the whole back of it. So that's quite interesting.
I think that's really cool about Italian books, because normally in Germany, or also with English books, it's not that common to just put a picture of the author on the whole back. Another thing that is really interesting, when you open it, like, you have a few empty pages, that's usual, then you have the title, and then there is the introduction. And then in the back, there is the, how do you call it?
Like the contents of the book.
Yes, the overview of the content. So that's really interesting. With the first book we looked into, we were really confused, and then we saw that every book had that in that bookstore. So that's just a thing Italian people like to do, that they put the table of content in the back of the book. So
Yeah, but it's easy for restaurants, I think. So
I think it makes a lot of sense, because who cares about the table of content? You want to start reading. So when you actually care, you can go to the back to look it up. So I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I also think it makes sense.
And another book we've got in Italy is this one. It's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but in Italian. And the reason why we've got that is because in each country we travel to, we want to get this book in the native tongue. So we have already done that with Spain and Hungary and Netherlands. So we've had already 3 of them here, as well as the German and English version that we just got. And now we have another one from Italy. So that's very nice.
Yes. So then we were in Constance with a friend of ours, and I also put her Bookstagram account in the description down below, so you can just check her content out. I think it's really cool. It's really fun.
Yeah. So if you understand, I think she is making in German right now.
Yes.
So if you understand German, then check it out. It's really cool.
Yes. And so when she's here again, she lives in Cologne, and when she visits us here and her family, then sometimes, no, most of the times, I think we do it for 3 months now, 4 months, I don't know. But then we visit a bigger city in our area, and then we go book shopping and just spend time together, and it's really fun and amazing. And I really wanted to get that book when we were in Constance, but it was nowhere to be seen, so I ordered it. And it's Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. And I already read it. It was really amazing. And it's about tuberculosis and how it shaped history and how history shaped the illness and why it's still here. So, yeah, I really recommend that one.
Yeah, there you see. That's all the books we got in Constance. I didn't take one with me there because...
You did.
I did.
You did that one.
I did that one, yes. Yes, I did. But she persuaded me to take it with me.
Yeah, I was like, look, that's a nice book. You want a book, don't you? And he was like, yes, I want a book, thank you. And then he just took it with him.
Yes, it's another one about relationships.
And love.
Isn't that great? I'm sure about most of these books you will get a review at some point when we have read it. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and then since I'm a big mood reader and I'm also a mood buyer, I always look for some books I wanted to read in the near future, and then I just pick them up, most likely put them in my bookshelf, and then when I'm in the mood, I will pick them up. And I really wanted to read The Reappearance of Rachel Price from Holly Jackson. It came out last year, I think, and I didn't come around to read it then, so I picked it up in Constance and I already started it. It's a lot of fun so far, and I'm really looking forward how that mystery is going to be solved, because it couldn't be me to write a mystery like that. So the next one is Dance of Thieves from Mary E. Pearson. I heard a lot of good things about this book, and I stumbled upon it while researching for like YA fantasy books, and so I decided to just pick it up, put it into my bookshelf, and read it when the time comes. Yes.
So how about this one?
This one was cheaper. That's the only explanation I have for that, honestly. So it was cheaper because it's a bit dirty and a bit fried and stuff. So yeah, and it sounds so cute. It's about a polar bear and a polar bear cub and like a girl, and they have our own adventures together. And I really wanted to read about cute animals and friendships. And I mean, how far would you go for love? I mean, it's the perfect thing. And yeah, I got it. And then I figured out it's the second one. Like, it's a sequel to another one. And the other one is called Last Bear. So I ordered the other one. Because I need to read the first one before I can read the second one. So it's not here yet. But maybe you see a little clip of it. This one is The Last Bear. And I ordered that one after I accidentally got the sequel for it. And just look how absolutely stunning this book is. I'm really looking forward to reading this beautiful journey and the sequel to it. When it arrived until we upload that. So yes, that's really, really nice. And then another one, which is also supposed to arrive today, is The Magic Mountain from Thomas Mann, I think. And it's my hyper-focus to read about tuberculosis right now. I mean, John Green's book did it, so it's out of my how is that decision-making thingy? So yeah, you will also see a clip of that. And the last book is The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann. And as you see, this one is a real big book and a hefty one at that too. But I really liked this edition. So yeah, it's really beautiful. I'm really excited to read it. It has a great flap. It's everything a big boy needs to be fun to read. Most probably because it's supposed to arrive today. So these were all of the books we got in the last couple of months. There were quite a bunch.
Yes,
And
that was a lot.
I think we need to start reading and not buying more books. Did she say after she got 2 new books? So we will see you around. I will see you around. He will see you around. And then, yeah, until the next time.
Yes, until then.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.